So this just came in the mail. I've been waiting to play with these guys for years, y'all. For years. I just never had a reason to get them. I now have a reason. What's in this package, guys? What's in this package? Black soldier fly larva. Look at those. That's dope. That's so ill, fool. Yo. Okay, y'all. So, yo, by the way, I got this from a company called Josh's Frogs. I'm really liking the packaging. They even let you know exactly when things are gonna arrive or when they should arrive. Look at that, nice top. Really nice, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep these in a cool, dry spot. Underneath my bed is a really good place for them. Actually, even inside of my closet under a couple blankets works as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them there for a minute and then set them up. And we're gonna talk a little bit about these things, y'all. I don't know why I'm showing you the box. All right, y'all, so it's the next day. I was coming in hot right now. This is pretty much everything that you're gonna need to build an enclosure for your black soldier fly larva. At least this is what I'm gonna do. This is pretty much exactly the same build I do when it comes to my red worm wiggler farms as well, or composting systems. So I figure I'm gonna start here. This definitely is gonna get a lot bigger, but this is a good place to start. What you're gonna need: an old tote, 2 old totes, 2 bricks, a tote with a hole in it. Actually, you don't need one with a full hole. You just need one with a bunch of holes, kind of like that. This one just happens to have a big ass hole at the bottom of it. So I say, yeah, you know what? If I can make something out of it, then I'm gonna make something out of it. All right, now this you may or may not want to use. I don't know. With black soldier fly, because they do eat a lot of stuff, I think it might be a good idea to actually go ahead and add some kind of liner because they eat through everything, y'all. So I'm gonna add a bit of a liner. And that goes for even if you have the small holes. I think I probably still would do this.
Come on, come over here. Let me show you something.
I swear to y'all, the hardest part of this build is gonna be unwrapping this damn, this damn screen. Ta-da! And I'm just gonna put it right over my hole. The one thing that the black soldier fly won't eat are things that are carbon based. So I'm gonna put this down here, kind of just hold everything down. Just add some more cardboard just to the bottom. I mean, over time this will break down. All right, it's looking a little bit like that. So I can angle most of my water into this little area here. Add this whole tray of microgreens in there. Just as the bottom, also have some random pea greens and other stuff that I pulled from the garden yesterday. Put that in there. I'm not putting a lot of matter in here just because they're still young. Probably within the next couple weeks, I'm going to be able to. Probably within the next couple weeks, I'm going to be able to put a lot more stuff in here, including rotting meat. That's one of the coolest things about these things. They eat everything, y'all. So, man, it's just, like I said, the black soldier fly has been one I've been wanting to play with now for a long time, guys. I just never really had the reason. And because now that we're gonna start doing quail here, I now have a reason to actually start to grow them, because now they're going to be a very, very huge supplemental source. Actually, not even a well, in a way, the supplemental source of food that I do give to my birds. So I'm gonna go get the guest of honor. All right, guys. So these guys are ferocious eaters. Big up again to Josh's farm, or Josh's Frogs. Show you guys these things, man. They're gonna warm up here too. I put them in my closet so that they would slow down a little bit. So I figured I better slow them down. They grow just so fast. They were already in my mailbox, believe it or not. This is just a testimony to this company. I have nothing to do with them at all, but I just big up people that I see doing a good job. Amazon-based company, I bought them off Amazon, just didn't know who to even buy from. They came in that great packaging. All their insects were alive. They all looked marvelous. They were in my mailbox since Saturday. I thought that they were actually gonna get delivered on my doorstep. So I was actually getting ready to email the company, and then something just told me, go check your mailbox. Lo and behold, they were right there. So that was on, was it Monday? It was Tuesday that I actually discovered them. Yeah, I went Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. They were already in my mailbox. I showed you yesterday, they looked awesome, awesome. Because they were at the right temperature, right? It's been kind of warm. Well, it gets cool here at night, but by the time I got them, they were probably about 70 degrees, so they were already warming up. So these guys have already disappeared, right? They're already gonna be out there doing their thing here. I may have lost a couple in the struggle. Anyway, I was just saying that to say that these things look awesome. And if anything did in fact go bad with these, if I did screw up by keep them in the cooler temperature, then I will go ahead and definitely order more from them. I'm probably gonna order more from them anyway. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut these. I'm gonna add more. Black soldier fly, they like to have fresh stuff as well. Things from a nitrogen base, you know? Probably should have put this in first and then put them on top of it. I don't know. Maybe I put too much bedding. If this doesn't work, this is 100% my bad. And in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and order now. I'm gonna go ahead and order some more just to be on the safe side. Because I have a feeling that I probably added a bit too much. The goal is for these guys to take over before any of your common house flies begin to take over, with this stuff beginning to break down and rot. They're all down here, so this is cool. You see them all down there? Now, that actually looks kind of familiar to you, you know what I'm saying? Like if you look hard in your compost piles, because that's pretty much what the black soldier fly is. That's it right there, man. As far as I've heard, they are the ultimate in composting in terms of just their speed. However, would like to have more. I think I only ordered about 500. Oh, there's 1,000 count is what I ordered. But what I was getting at is like, yeah, man, these things will eat pretty much 24/7. Like they eat their own body weight in food a day. They get rid of shit fast, y'all. Really, really fast. So their frass or their casting is great in garden. It's just the ultimate bridge that I needed for me, just to kind of keep everything working in flow, in tandem, to be able to get an insect on my plot, or something with the capabilities of getting rid of a lot of compost and turning it into a reusable product, both for my garden as well as a protein now for my quail, is freaking amazing, as well as chicken. And then not to mention, they can actually even make their own little side hustle as well. Black soldier fly are actually not a pest at all. You don't know what they are because you very rarely see them, unless of course you're around compost bins. And even if you're around compost bins, you probably still don't see them. They actually do look a bit menacing. They look like a big ass black wasp. I'll see if I can find a picture, throw it up there for you guys. But they look like a big ass black wasp that will sting you. But here's the deal, they don't even have mouths, y'all. They don't even eat as an adult. All they do is have sex and have babies and maybe drink a little bit of water. As they start getting of maturity, what they're gonna do is begin to crawl out of this enclosure and basically harvest themselves. At that point, I can either divide them to go into, one, have them begin to turn into actually the black soldier fly, and then two, I can actually use them as food, like again, for my quail. And seeing that I want to run my quail majority on insects anyway, I can't think of a better supplement to have readily available so that I can constantly give them to actually help cut out a lot when it comes to grain. Those are my big plans, and that's why I'm really excited about using them here on this plot. I've always done my best to not get rid of a lot of the inputs. You know what I mean? I like to transform my inputs and make them into something else. that I can use down the road here on the plot. It makes our resources go further and further. The black soldier fly, as well as the quail, they're gonna lend themselves to closing that loop for me in a real way, especially with all the microgreen compost. Stay tuned for all this stuff, man. We're gonna be getting crazy with these black soldier flies, I promise you this. There's a lot that they're gonna lend themselves to around here. They're not doing much right now because everything's cold, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw them inside of our greenhouse and make sure that they get the warmth that they need. Black soldier fly like it a little bit warmer, and that's why they're acting a little bit more lethargic at this moment. They're more of a spring type, summer type thing. However, we will try to figure out a way to keep them over into our winters and then beyond. So black soldier flies, man. I'm just looking at them right now. These guys do not look happy. I probably should have kept them in the warmer spot. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and put them in the sun and let them heat up. Put a cap on this. Let this ride in the sun for a little while. Then we'll swing back around and see how they're doing. So it's been about a couple hours later. Check this. You can see them moving over there. See? Kind of making a row for it. They don't like the light. There some go. Some over there, but yeah, they've gotten way more lively, y'all. More down there. So yeah, they were waking up, man. Yeah, man. Looks like we'll have some black soldier fly larvae coming pretty soon. Our black soldier flies and all the other stuff that come along with it coming here pretty soon, yeah.